These are the skills I'm using as a level 24 Firebug in Killing Floor 3, and my reasonings behind this particular build. At level 2, I've got Too Hot to Handle. This acts almost like a Widow's Wine and can kind of stun but also deal damage to enemies. It's especially nice when you're being chased by Skrakes and Fleshpounds. At level 4, I've got Boom Out for that increased blast radius. At level 6, I've got Heat Therapy. It's great during boss fights when you're out of stims and needing to get some healing. At level 8, I have Scorched Earth, so my ground fire or missed shots actually do some kind of damage. This is also nice if you run a flamethrower. I do want to test out Focus Fire to see how much more damage my shotgun build will do. Level 10 was honestly a tough one, but I went with that extra throwable. At level 12, I've got Footlights for that increased ground fire radius and damage. At level 14, I did Fuel to Burn because it felt like I was running out of ammo way too often. This is also nice regardless of your weapon choices because you'll have plenty of ammo. At level 16, I did Out with a Bang for that increased explosion damage. At level 18, I have Triple Play for those fireballs. This is good because if those balls hit an enemy, it applies burn, panic, and heat damage. It also looks cool. At level 20, I have Hot Foot because you can actively heal yourself with your own weapon ground fire. If you run out of stims or don't want to waste a stim, you can just shoot the ground and heal yourself. Again, at level 22, I went with that extra throwable. Such a tough choice. And at level 24, I have Hot Streak so I can recharge my gadget ability quicker. This is especially nice on the harder difficulties when you are absolutely bombarded with enemies and need to use that ability constantly. Since I'm currently only a level 24, these next skills are ones I'll probably use and then why. So at level 26, it's honestly a toss-up because Extinguisher is kind of like Electric Cherry from COD Zombies, and it increases your reload speed. And Explosive Reaction also sounds good because there's a chance enemies you've killed will explode, deal heat damage, and also create a ground fire. Now for level 28, Asphyxiate sounds good for that Enfeeble Affliction, but Hot Mess also sounds good because you'll get extra projectiles that deal damage in addition to spawning ground fire. And finally, at level 30, I think From the Ashes is the best, especially for harder difficulties because you can revive, get armor back, and also become invulnerable for a few seconds. But yeah, that's my Firebug build and the skills I'll choose when I get enough levels. Thanks for the question, friend. I hope this helps.